So what is up guys, Killerkev today back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods to hit the Bethesda.net website this week. This is going to be episode 357 within my series, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. For our first spot within the video is going to be the Winter Archer's follower, coming in at 47.4 kilobytes of download. This is just another Archer build with a little bit of a tweak added than your usual character. The Winter Archer are basically hunters from the tundra spectrum of the world of Tamriel. At hunting in groups, taking down their prey, when in combat, these guys are very powerful. Frost Breath will take out pretty much anything. They will level up with the player all the way to level 200, but their current level is set to level 10 once upon actually finding them, so all low level players will be able to pick them up. Not too overpowered for these ones with the perks either, such as critical shot, custom fit, extra damage 2, fighting stance and power shot. The location is going to be on screen now. Cathedral Concept Landscape Overhaul, coming in at a massive 483.3 megabytes of a download. But before that puts you off, let me break down absolutely everything that you do get within this mod, such as 3 times the amount of shrubbery, textures to grass, trees, plants and other inhabitants that you would find out in the world. This is a big boy of a download size just due to the amount of factors that actually surround this particular mod due to the overhaul aspect to it too. Now I would suggest this to absolutely anyone if you are not running any other multi-chained or multi-mods that do sort of inspire your landscape. So for instance mine, I at least have say 20 mods to recreate a overhaul to textures to do with the landscape itself. But if you're just looking for one simple plugin and one simple fix, as in maybe your load order is a little bit more ski width, mine's absolute abomination, but if you do want to minimize that, this would be one to pick up. The grass in particular with this particular landscape texture overhaul and terrain LOD that has been sort of grass baked into grass are sort of seamlessly put within each other. There's not just one flat color of grass, there seems to be multiple different grains, thicknesses and other small minor details such as flowers scattered around. Also as well, the LOD increases that via the distance within the landscape itself. Loads of other different factors come in with this mod. If you want a full synopsis, as always guys, click the link down below and read the description. Personally I think this is very interesting, it's very unique too and quite clever when it alters some of the vanilla textures and enhances them a lot more, and as well it will not sort of have an input or any sort of distraction on that FPS, and as well as rendering sort of foreground that we do particularly have with other massive texture packs on the Bethesda.net website. This is very smooth indeed. So if you are looking for a simple plug, a one-off or collective bundle to do with the landscape overhaul, then this is going to be a definite one to try. Who knows, I might disable absolutely everything and give this one a try. SeaSide Estate Player Home. This one is coming in at 6.6 megabytes of a download. The SeaSide Estate is a large home settled underneath the Solitude Rock Arch, making a fantastic seaside view of the Emperor's northmost port. This house has no lock or purchase cost. The home is also fully nav meshed, making it for all of your followers compatible to move right away into this beautiful settlement. In the next coming weeks, also has been adopted family. If you do want to put that in, that will be within an update. Fingers crossed that comes very soon. And according to the description, many other patches and other few tweaks, updates will include future content, which is also really nice to see that it is an ongoing project, even though I think it's pretty stable as it is. For this one, the features you do get are fully sized player home, dock with boat, discover the map and markers so you can instantly fast travel upon that. The rooftops will be all crafting stations included within that, which I do kind of like that sort of particular thing. If you have seen my Fallout 4 videos, I do have all of my crafting stations and other things elevated up into the air. Large mannequin room, including a very large weapon rack room to display all of your armors and weapons. Fully sized kitchen and dining room, player's chest located within the bedroom, basement trapdoor located near the stairwell, fully sized perk room in the basement, second floor bar, which is very interesting to see, fully furnished, and all of the standing stones and shrines in the basement for you guys to pick up. And as I said before, this is fully nav meshed for you and your followers to move right away into. Comment a message or any bugs, issues, requests or questions for this particular mod author on the page. It does say all of this within the description, so if you have got a suggestion maybe to tweak this particular mod or even a request, this mod author is pretty much open to it. I personally like the aspect of what this mod author is trying to do with this particular player home, but I also like the amount of feedback they are willing to take too. Women of Talos, coming in 129.7 kilobytes of download. The women of Talos are female warriors that worship the god of men. They used to call them the arms of the encouraged, others to fight harder and longer, which is pretty cool indeed. It's kind of like one of those people that, kind of like a hype girl to be totally honest, from what I can actually get from the description of this particular mod. Health for these ones are going to be 450, stamina and magic are both going to be 452. Special abilities include call to arms, courage and dragon hide with all custom hair colours. This is very interesting indeed. I do like the little bit of description, if not the lore friendly background, to attach itself to this particular mod, and hopefully we can see many more from this mod author. Ulag's Legacy. This one is coming in at 90.8 megabytes of a download, a collection of 3 armor sets from 2 mods that the mod author has made from old Skyrim and a bunch of other different mods collectively put together, old creations into new ones. This is extremely nice mod. It's very lore friendly if you are looking out for those particular mods, but overall it is absolutely great. Now, where to pick up all of these interesting bits and bobs? As I said before, there are 3 different types of armor. One of them is going to be a light heavy, and the other one is going to be an interesting version of a light one too. So 2 lights and a heavy, all with their own unique locations, but their own unique way to actually obtain them once upon finding out the secret note. Some of them actually do come with recipes that you do have to find. Upon learning the recipe, you will be able to make them within the Skyforge. Some of them actually can be looted, but will take a little bit of a journey to find. It's not given to you on a spoon or a plate, but they are quite easy and accessible to get, and once upon that is definitely worth picking up. As I said before on the channel, I really do like mods that just give you that little bit of a boost, a little bit of something extra to obtain something without giving it to you on a silver spoon. Something very small too. You know, you don't want to be playing maybe 2 or 3 hours of expansion to get one piece of armor. It's a little bit frustrating, a little bit annoying, but once upon doing something incredibly small, say like a side quest of getting an absolute kick-ass set of armor, is definitely worth it. This one is absolutely brilliant. You can find an in-depth more description as well on the website. Links are down below, but if you want to go and have a look even further into it and break down absolutely everything, or struggling to find certain bits within this particular mod, there is a link for the nexusmods.com mod for this particular one that breaks down absolutely everything in incredible amount of detail. So guys, that's it for this episode. This has been episode 357 within my series. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, I would very much appreciate a like on the video. It does help me an awful lot. If you're new around here too and you haven't done already, why not click that subscribe button to get a video for every single time I upload to the channel, and to be first notified of that, click the little bell as well and you will get a notification for every single time a video pops up onto the channel. But until the next one guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.